What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s and the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
If you take oral medication 1, 2, or more times daily, then here's important information from Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. Our pharmacies now offer dispelled medication packaging. This simply means your medication comes in daily pop-out packaging. Your medication for morning or evening or both are all together and ready to easily pop out whenever you need them. Dispel is a free service offered by Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. To get your medication packed in personalized packaging, call our Mangum location at 580-782-2195. That's 782-2195. Or our Granite location at 580-535-2130. That's 535-2130.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Quartz Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen, when you're enjoying ball this fall, stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Quartz View. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Quartz View Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC power-trained warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
Well, hi again, everyone. Welcome to football on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Our traveling microphones have taken us on this 6th day of November, a Friday night, to Cordell, Oklahoma, as the Blue Devils get set to entertain the Mangum Tigers in the regular season finale for both ball clubs. And again, the OSSAA back in, I think it was September, said, look, if you want to play football in the playoffs, everybody is going to qualify for the playoffs this year. And so this ball game is important because the winner will get a chance to play at home in week number 1 of the high school football playoffs. Here we are in week number 10. We welcome into the broadcast booth Dylan Fox. I wondered this morning on my Michael in the Morning radio program, free plug number 1, as to which Fox I might get in the broadcast booth. We've had Dylan, we've had Mom Shelley, and we've had Dad Chad throughout the 2020 campaign, and Dylan going to close out the regular season with us. We were talking about the fact last time you and I did the ball game, it was back, I think, on the 10th day of October over at Apache, and it was hot that night.
Yeah, it was pretty warm, and it looks like you guessed right on who you thought was going to be in the booth because you made it where you couldn't even see me tonight. I can't see you at all.
Well, no. You'll remember we set it up this way because of the window situation.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, you've got the wide open window on one side, as do I, but that secondary window that we can't get out of the way, it's kind of like what it looks like in the shower after you've taken a long shower on a Saturday morning where everything is fogged over. So that's why you're over there. That's why we have that partition here.
I just thought you didn't want to see me or talk to me.
No. We always enjoy your company indeed. Ironically enough, and you were talking about this when I first greeted you about an hour ago, it was a year ago that Mangum and Cordell played in the regular season finale right here. Mangum won that football game and won the district championship, but it was cold on that November night.
Yeah, it was really cold, a little different than tonight. And like we were talking about, we didn't know who was going to be, the number 1 seed coming into that night because 2 teams still had to play. Hobart and Frederick still had to play. And so it was just Mangum had to win to even give themselves a chance. So it's kind of different this year.
Well, it is different, but then again, you can draw the analogies, as we talked about it a moment ago. They win the football game, and they will get a chance to stay at home next Friday night at the Liberty Bowl. No doubt entertaining a team from District A1, and it could be Moreland. We'll just kind of have to see how things play out. Remember, it was Moreland last year that came to the Liberty Bowl in week number 1 of the playoffs. Or it may be a trip to Moreland, or maybe a trip to Fairview. We don't think that it will be a trip, we're hoping, to Hooker or to Texoma in the first round, because if I'm looking at things the way the OSSAA set it up, you'll face the district opponent obviously in Mangum is in A2, so is Cordell. They'll face teams out of A1. Now, the only drawback to my mad scientist looks kind of like this election coverage we've been watching all week long, is that there is one less team in District A2 than there is in District A1. So I'm not really sure how that will factor into it. And again, teams do not have to play. I mean, they can opt out and not play. So if you're a team that has maybe gone 0 for the season and you're down to just a handful of players, you may say, no, we don't want to play. We're just going to get ready for basketball. So it'll be interesting to see how it unfolds here tonight and over the weekend as well.
For sure. And ideally, Mangum wins tonight, so I don't have to drive an extra 3 or 4 hours or something like that.
Of course, it's always about you.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, Michael. I mean, what do you think?
I know. Silly me. By the way, we want to say hi this evening to Charles Stowe. He says very succinctly, I am watching. Kind of like the principal around the corner, you know. Dean Minnick is also watching, Dangerous Dean. And the lovely and the talented Carolyn Geralds, who we have missed immensely, says, hello, Mr. Barnes. Hope you're staying safe out there, and good luck, Tigers. And Miss Geralds, same back to you, my love. It is just a scary situation, this COVID-19. And if I were really mean to you, I'd tell you that the reason I put the wall between us is because we're social distancing. But no, it is a scary time out there, Miss Gerald. You're right, and everybody does need to take all kinds of precautions and make sure that they handle themselves correctly. Dylan, 2 weeks missed for Mangum this season. Weeks number 8 and 9 went by the boards when they were supposed to play Minco and Carnegie in weeks number 8 and 9, but couldn't because of the COVID-19 protocol at Mangum High School.
Yeah, I got word a few weeks ago from my dad that was the case, and I think kind of what that really shows is just the resiliency of these players. I mean, not getting to practice or, play for 2 weeks or whatever the case was, and then come out here and perform. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of effect that layoff will have on Mangum. We'll take a timeout and come back and get ready for kickoff as the countdown to kickoff continues from Cordell. We've got Mangum and the Blue Devils coming up on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
All right, we're back in Cordell as we get set for tonight's week number 10 matchup between the Blue Devils and the Mangum Tigers. And we've got some folks that are checking in on the Facebook page. Let's see, Debbie Smith Pride is watching from back at home. Hello, Debbie, and good evening to you. Also, our good friend Amy Brown is watching. And a couple of thoughts about Amy. Number one, she says, Dylan, how's your golf game?
Yeah, I ran into her the other day at the golf course. One of my really good friends, she plays golf at Swansea, was trying to teach me, and it hasn't gotten any better, Amy. It didn't help at all. I'm just going to say that.
What course was she trying to teach you on?
We were at Clinton.
Okay, all right, which is somewhat of a difficult course. I was going to tell Amy that earlier today I joined a couple of my buddies at the Elk City Golf and Country Club, and I wish that I hadn't. It was an absolutely pitiful day on the golf course. I finished with a birdie, and that's the highlight of the day. I fired. Listen to this now, Dylan. You'll appreciate this. And remember, I play golf on a regular basis and normally can shoot somewhere in the mid to upper 80s. I shot a smooth 101 today.
Man, I stopped counting. We played 9 today, and I stopped counting. So that's about as good as I am right now.
Also, it was, I don't know, it was a sad moment. Amy, of course, works for the Department of Human Services, and as I came into town, to see the Department of Human Services building shuttered and the facility, the property for sale, saddened me a great deal because there are many buildings like that throughout the listening area. Mangum going to be one of those. Is Hollis will be. They've already shut the building down in Kiowa County, and will do likewise as well over in Tillman County in Frederick. So, Amy, I know you're working from home and doing a great job, but it was sad to see that that building was shuttered when we drove by this afternoon. Jacqueline Christian, I hope I'm saying that. Jaquela, maybe? Okay. Who are they playing? Well, sweetheart, they're playing the Cordell Blue Devils. All right, it's Cordell and Mangum. Jason Cook says, good luck, Tigers. Oh, we got to love that stuff. Back to Amy real quickly. She got a couple of kids that can play real well on the golf course. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, I heard, I think her daughter plays at SWASU, maybe?
She does now. She was at Midwestern State down at Wichita Falls and decided to get closer home. And her son also is at Southwestern, and last spring he was named to the All-American team.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I did not know that.
Yeah, so they can play a little golf in that family. Paula Little Powers says, let's go Tigers. Good evening, Miss Little Powers. Hope that you're doing well. By the way, Debbie Smith Pride confirming what I had been told. Debbie, thank you. Go get them Tigers. Ashton and I are yelling from home. Ashton Pride not here tonight because of COVID-19. By the way, Amy says that you guys are hilarious. And, 101. She says, oh, my goodness. Come on, Barnes. What's your problem? It was, and it was a beautiful day. That's what made it even worse. I mean, the course was in great condition, and it was like I'd never played the game before in my entire life. Elijah Bernal, one of the captains out there at midfield for Mangum, and the captain from Cordell will be Bodie Gallagher. Gallagher, one of the seniors for this club from Cordell, and Bodie, a kid that we've seen play basketball over the last couple of years, and he's a good athlete.
Yeah, we've got to cover him quite a bit during the basketball season. That'll be coming up pretty soon as well. What did you say, December 4th?
December 4th, yeah. Mangum will tip it off December 4th against Lone Wolf. They'll play Lone Wolf in a home-and-home this year, so how about that? Alexis Brooke Allen says, Allen family here, go 66. Good luck, Tigers. By the way, 66 is Dominique Allen in your program. He is a 5'10", 230-pound freshman, and hope to see him here this evening. So the coin toss has taken place, and Mangum has won the toss. They have elected to defer, and they will kick to Cordell from right to left fashion on your listening device and or viewing device. By the way, I don't want to put any pressure on you, young man, but last night there was a broadcast of high school football on ESPN from Oklahoma. Bixby entertained Booker T. Washington. And I want to tell you, Bixby rolled up Booker T. It wasn't even close. And there is a kid that is playing for Booker T, or rather for Bixby, that gained over 700 all-purpose yards last night.
That's a decent game, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. I mean, he's returning kicks and punts and everything else. Fran Lively has checked in. We also got the pregame fist bump from Coach Shelby, and Coach decided that the booty tap was not good luck anymore. We've not had any success with that, so we've gone with the proverbial fist bump. We'll come back and continue our countdown to kickoff as we get set for Mangum and Cordell here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Football broadcast the way it should be. Well, at some point, the computer will kick in. I got a message that said the computer was low on memory. Well, so am I, but nobody's putting a message up there about that. Hit it again. See if you got the magic touch. And you don't. All right, very good. Your father continues to threaten, I'm going to get you a new computer, Barnes. Here we are, week number 10 of the high school football season, and it hasn't happened yet. I'm not going to hold my breath on that deal. I don't know, maybe quickly restart it while I'm jabbering, and maybe that will help us out here. So Mangum will kick it off, and they will do so from left to right on your listening and or viewing device. Cordell will be in their home blue uniforms with the blue pants and blue helmets, blue numerals sort of as well, outlined in white. So that'll be fun, trying to keep track of that. Meantime, Mangum will be in their road white uniforms with white tuck with the black numerals and the orange pants. And they will be right in front of us. B.R. Stover has joined us. Hello, B.R. Good to have you alongside. And I know that you have been watching anxiously what has been going on with our election over the last couple of days. And it's a nervous time for folks. I was talking about it this morning on the morning show, and I had a friend tell me that if it didn't get decided before long, they were going to be making it to 270. Dustin and Christina, because they're doing a lot of nervous eating. Dustin and Christina Locklear are watching. Hello, and thanks for joining us here tonight on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. Hunter Tipton back in uniform here tonight for the Tigers, and he is out there on the kick coverage team. Ball going to be kicked away by Lauren Sneed. Sneed, the right footer. As the clock goes off, and we're ready to get this thing underway on a football Friday night here in Cordell. By the way, Amy Brown, of course, from the Cordell area. And Amy, if we mispronounce a name or two, make sure you get on us and tell us, because I notice as I go through, there's a couple here that I may stumble over. Back to receive the football, middle of the field for the Blue Devils. It looks like that's Gallagher. So Bodie Gallagher, the senior tight end, back to receive the kick from Lauren Sneed. Good luck, Lady Tigers, and hello, Emma Geralds from Susie Abbott. So Sneed's kick is on the way, end over end here on the near side. It'll be tracked down by Dane Corbin, and Corbin instead will let it roll out of bounds. And did Dane reach down and touch that? We've not seen a penalty flag yet, and now we do see one. Okay. Looked like Corbin maybe was going to reach down and touch that football, but instead he let it go out of bounds. And so it'll be Cordell football, 1st and 10. They should have it at the 35-yard line. Allie Reynolds says, let's go Tigers. Lisa Wilson, let's go Tigers as well. I don't know if you can pick it up real well on the camera shot there, Dylan, but it has been, of course, we had the ice storm about 10 days ago, and there's been a lot of moisture in the air. Fog was prevalent this morning till about 11 o'clock. So there are places where the field is chewed up, and you may see chunks of field fly here before all is said and done on this Friday night. Cecilia Panetta is listening in. Hello, Cecilia. Arlen Reynolds as well. Arlen says, let's go Tigers. Pistol formation here, and we'll get a 5-yard mark off right away in the neutral zone. The Tigers a little anxious. They'll give up 5 free yards there, and it'll be 1st and 5 from the 40. And again, you haven't played for a couple of weeks. You're a little rusty. You want to make some noise early on. And you jump into the neutral zone. So 1st and 5 for Cordell here, under the direction of Zane Trammell in his first year, and he has kind of brought a different feel to this football club. Now we're going to conversation with the officials, and they're pointing at the scoreboard. And it may be because time ran off the clock, and there shouldn't be any time off the clock. The ball was kicked out of bounds, so nobody touched it. And then there was a penalty on the first play, which never got off from scrimmage. So there should still be a full 12 minutes on the clock. See if they adjust that. It shows 11:38. Pat Schwab-Govitz is watching. Hello, Pat. And go Tigers. So, again, they're trying to reset the clock to 12 minutes. On a kickoff, the clock does not start until it is touched. There we go. Now we've got it. And, of course, the first play from scrimmage never took place because we had encroachment. So 1st down and 5 as we get set to get this one underway. And right away, Cordell wants to go to the air. Now flush for the pocket and getting sacked for a yard loss. It looks like maybe Dane Corbin. Corbin trying to break free. They'll mark him down at the 40, so no loss on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 5. Corbin wanted to go upstairs, and it may have been Raiden Keeney instead. Both Keeney and Corbin share time at quarterback. And again, those numbers really hard to see as they are dark on dark, outlined in what? 2nd down and 10. Inside handoff here, and great defense. Hunter Tipton is there. Got help as well from some of the big uglies up front. And leading the way is Isaac Batoha. Brody Shelby comes in as well. That'll bring up a 3rd down at about 5. So 5 free yards on the first play and nothing since. It'll be 3rd down and 5 from the 40-yard line. Line to make for a first down for Cordell is the 45. Trying to go to the air the first time, and we're unsuccessful. So Rayton Keeney from the pistol formation, and we'll get movement, and the 5 free yards now has been returned to Mangum. Cordell moving. So both teams a little jittery early on. Charles Stowe says, hey, April. Charles, it's H-E-Y, isn't it? Huh? H-A-Y? Come on, man. You're killing me. So 3rd down and 10, ball back at the 35-yard line with 10:15 left here in quarter number 1. Mangum trying to hold defensively and get their hands on the ball. Shotgun formation for Keeney. Sends a man in motion. Going to run a run-pass option here on the near side. Keeney wants to throw, does, and the ball going to be broken up. Good play there by Shelby. Brody came in and knocked that ball free from Blaine Larson. Larson was open for the first down, but a good job by Shelby to get there and slap it away. So the incomplete pass will make it 4th down and 10. Cordell will have to kick the football away. And dropping into punt formation will be Aiden Zangi. Aiden, a senior, plays fullback and linebacker as well. Interestingly enough, Mangum doesn't have anybody back to receive the kick. One hopper, Zangi will get it, and now he wants to run and has room down the far sideline. Got the first down to more, 45-50. He's at the 45 of Mangum, at the 40, 35, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. How about that? So Mangum is looking, for all intents and purposes, for the fake. They get the fake, and they can't contain. 60 yards later, check that, 70 yards later, it's a touchdown. And with 9:39 left in the first quarter of play, Cordell will score for 6-0. Well, I mean, Dylan, they knew that there was going to be a fake. They didn't have anybody back to receive. And they still couldn't contain him. Great job by Zangi. Boy, when he got in the open, he was flat out gone. Here's the extra point attempt. It is no good. And with 9:39 left in the first quarter of play, it is a officially 65-yard touchdown run from the punt formation by Zangi. And Aiden gives Cordell a 6-0 lead here in period number 1. 6-0. Mangum set to get the football on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Welcome back to Cordell as the Blue Devils strike first on a 65-yard punt fake. And they lead it now 6-0. The extra point was no good. Denise Campbell McGill says, go Corbin McGill, go Tigers. And then, wow, come on, Tigers. Get the let out and run. All right, I like that, Denise. I haven't heard that in a long time. Get the let out. Cecilia Blake Nippert is watching with us here this evening. Here's the kickoff, high end-over-end kick, and Dickey back into his end zone, and he can't return that. In high school football, when you go into the end zone, that's an automatic touchback. So Trey Dickey and company will come to work offensively for the first time tonight, trailing 6-0. They'll have the football at their own 20-yard line. And again, they would just, they felt like a punt was going to be faked there, and the Cordell would run it. And what makes that even worse is Zangi had a one-hop the snap back, and he did. And containment broke down on that far sideline, and he was off to the races. So 1st and 10, pistol formation now for Brody Shelby and company. Bailey in the backfield will hand it off to Quan on the right side, tries to turn the corner, and he'll pick up positive yardage across the 25 out to about the 26. They May actually give him the 27. No, they're going to mark his knee down at the 26. Gain of 6 nonetheless. Second down and 4. And a good job on that right side with the Big Uglies. Leading the way there was Levi Cantu. It is that time of the year when the old Bermuda has gone dormant. And it is, it's a sad time. Inside handoff here, and again, Bailey trying to break it to the outside. Quan does. He'll pick up a yard to the 27, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. Looked like Bailey was going to have room here on the near side, and closing quickly was Zangi. Aiden made a nice play. It'll be 3rd down and 3. See what Coach Sam Powers has in store here. Paula Little Powers said it very well. Sure, it's been a crazy year. You play for the punt fake, you get the punt fake, the ball is snapped low, and the guy goes 65. It's 2020. You've been 2020. 8:35 left here in the first. Mangum trailing 6-0, 3rd down and 3. I'll hand it off again to Bailey. Bailey, he won't get back to the line of scrimmage. He's knocked down at the 26-yard line. And they tried to run the run-pass option with Shelby here on the near side. He handed it off to Bailey to the far side, and Cordell stayed at home. It'll be 4th down now, 4th down and 4, and Mangum will have to punt. So their first offensive possession didn't net a whole lot. Brody Shelby in punt formation, and I don't know, Sam Powers is a riverboat gambler. Does he fake it here as well? I don't know if you do that deep in your own territory, but who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you do that deep into your own territory and this early in the game.
It's 2020. I mean, you know, low snap, and they'll kick it away. Nearly got blocked, and that was Lauren Sneed who punted the football. Ball going to be touchdown at the 46-yard line of Cordell by Trey Dickey. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for Cordell. They'll go to work for the second time offensively here this evening. Great field position at their own 46-yard line. And you can hear Coach Powers getting on the offensive line today. Did a nice job on that first down play and the next 2 downs. He didn't feel like they got it done up front, and they got whipped, and he didn't like that. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for Cordell. They lead it 6-0, 7:33 left here in period number 1. Mangum did a good job defensively the first time Cordell had the football until it was 4th down, and then they gave up a 65-yard run. Jet sweep now to the far side. Look out. Turning the corner, Dane Corbin. Corbin across the 50, 45, and finally run out of bounds at about the 38-yard line. Penalty flag, though, laying back at the 46. And we've either got a hold or a block in the back right there. I was impressed, though, how quickly Dane Corbin got to the outside. He bounced it quickly, and it was Roadrunner time. So holding cold on Cordell. That'll move the football back to just inside the 45. And that's a spot foul. So it'll stay 1st and 10 after the block in the back. I actually called it first at about 10.5 or 11 following the mark-off. Clock stop, 7:23 left, quarter number 1. One good thing for the Tigers, the last time we saw them with your mother at the camera, they only had about 18 kids in uniform. And they had all kinds of issues, and Hobart just simply ran roughshod over them that night. So it'll be 1st down, and we'll call it 11 for Cordell. From the pistol, they want to run the football, and Corbin running up the middle of the field. He'll pick up about 4 yards, but another penalty flag will fly. That comes from the side judge across the way, and that's got to be another hold or block in the back called on the Blue Devils. He threw that with some authority. Nope, going to be a face mask instead. Oh, my goodness. Wow. So the face mask marked off. It was the 5-yard variety. Takes it across the midfield stripe to about the 47-yard line of Mangum. And the down marker says first, but I believe it should be 2nd down. Oh, they give him a 1st down. Okay. No, they didn't. Oh, Chain Gang is confused, yeah. It says 1st down and 4, but I don't know that they're right. Now the snap well over the head of the quarterback. He'll go back and get it at about the 35 and get knocked down at the 33-yard line. Tell you what, that was a great effort there by QB1. because that was big-time problems there for Cordell. Raiden Keeney went back there and got that ball. It was snapped well over his head. So neither team really putting a work of art on the wall right now, but Cordell leads at 6-0. 6:15 and running in the first quarter of play. It's a second down play now, second down and about 24. Again, a high snap. Corralled, though, by the quarterback. A little catch and pitch out here in the near side, and out across the 35 to the 36-yard line will go Dane Corbin. Nice open field tackle there by Brody Shelby. Shelby getting help from Luke Rogers, and that'll set up a third down and long. The line to make for a first down, the 43.5 of Mangum. The line of scrimmage on the Cordell side of the 50, just outside the 36. 5:40 and running here in this first period of play. They do have play clocks in Cordell, which is incredibly beneficial, although it stopped at 12. See if the back judge picks it up here. Pistol formation for Cordell. High snap again. Good job by the quarterback to go get it. Now flush from the pocket, directing traffic. It wants to run, tucks and does, and he'll get run out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. A nice job there by Raiden Keeney just to pick up what he could. It'll be 4th and about 11. Angie Williams-Young is watching. Hello, Angie. Good to have you alongside. Angie was one of those that, Dylan, you'll remember where you're standing. Angie and a bunch of the football moms posed for a picture. And I remember you asking me, you want to photobomb this one? 4th down and 11. This time, Cordell will punt the football away. Nobody back again for Mangum, and the ball going to come back as it hit at the 30 and went back to about the 31, 32-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from there for the Tigers. Our longtime friend from down there at the Department of Human Services, Doris Kirk-Dollins, is tuned in. Hello, Doris. Good to have you alongside, kid. It is a different world that we live in down there at the Department of Human Services at 201 South Main, and you wouldn't recognize the place. It's crazy. We miss you, though. Hope that you're enjoying retirement. So Mangum will get the football for the second time tonight. 1st and 10. They have it just outside their own 30 at about the 32. Shelby wants to throw. Brody pump fake. Now going to roll right side. Has time and then is run out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. So Gallagher does a nice job of not going for the pump fake and staying right with Brody Shelby and running him out of bounds. So Brody will lose a couple. Line of scrimmage down to 30. That'll bring up a second down and a dozen. Clock stop. 5:09 left in period number 1. Luke Rogers split out here with one-on-one coverage. And I tell you what, see if at some point you cannot exploit that if you're Mangum. Pistol formation, Shelby. Bailey in the backfield. They fake the handoff to Quan. Brody going to keep it himself and doesn't fool anybody. And so get back to the line of scrimmage and then muscle out a couple of yards there to the 32. But it'll bring up a third down and long, 3rd and about 10. That's a good job by Shelby just to get 2 yards out of the play as they actually hit him behind the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and 10 now for Mangum. Rogers again split out here on the near side. In the slot, Sawyer Webb. 2 wide receivers up top, one of which is Lamar James, and they've not been able to get the ball into Lamar's hands yet. Bailey in the backfield with Shelby. Now Webb in motion. Sawyer comes set. Mangum tries to get Cordell to jump into the neutral zone. They won't bite. They won't buy. And now the back judge counting. And timeout going to be taken by Sam Powers ahead of the 10-second not 10-second violation, but the delay of game. So timeout taken by Mangum. We'll take one as well. 4:17 in the first. They trail 6-0 on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
4:17 left in the first. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for Mangum from the shotgun Shelby. Rolling near side. Brody throws across his body, and that pass incomplete. 2 wide receivers in the area. Hunter Tipton, one of them, along with Lamar James. We mentioned Lamar a moment ago, and trying to get the football to him. That's a tough throw there for Brody Shelby, and you're an old baseball player. You throw across your body like that. It's tough to find accuracy.
Yeah, trying to get your shoulders turned and get that ball off. It's just a hard throw to make.
Speaking of shortstops, what do you think of the World Series?
It went about as like I expected. I mean, there's a few calls in there that you could question, but an analytical team like the Rays, it happens.
Yeah. Leave Snead in there. Come on. I was hoping the Rays would win. Speaking of Snead, Lauren kicking here and goes rugby. And that ball off the side of his foot going to go out of bounds. Golly, it bounced all the way back across the midfield stripe at about the 48-yard line. So only a 15-yard punt or so there for Lauren Snead. And good field position for Cordell. They'll have it with 3:55 left in the first period of play. I just like the underdogs,
Yeah, I was kind of rooting for the Rays. I mean, it was about time that the Dodgers won one, but
I was stunned to realize it was the Kirk Gibson home run era from 1988. I can't believe what I just saw since they had last won a World Series. That's not money well spent in LA. First down carry here, and not getting back to the line of scrimmage will be the tailback, Dane Corbin. Good job by that line up front. Ditmore in on the stop. Bryce filling in from his linebacker slot. It'll bring up a 2nd down and about 10. No gain on the play, we'll call it. So neither team has really been electric on the offensive side of the football, with the exception of the 65-yard fake punt for a touchdown. So 2nd down now and 10. Ball just inside Mangum territory across the 50. 2-back look here for Cordell with Keeney in the shotgun. He wants to throw, rolls, gets chased, throws, pass too tall, incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd down. Pass intended for Geiger, and Bodie, big, strong, physical kid, but couldn't connect. Good pressure there. Is getting whacked as he let go of the football. Lauren Snead with the hit. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. Clock's up, 2:36. Oh, it's running as an incomplete pass. Oh, well, what do I know? 3rd down and 10. Pistol formation for Cordell. They lead 6-0. 3 wide receivers here on the near side. Blitz here for Sawyer Webb. Webb chasing. Can't get there. Throw is incomplete. Again, intended for Geiger. Boy, I tell you what, close to being across the line of scrimmage when they let go of the football was Raiden Keeney. So it'll be 4th down and 10. So Webb had great pressure, couldn't make the play. Hunter Tipton was chasing. And Corbin McGill as well. And I know that Keeney had to be hearing the thundering footsteps of Corbin McGill. So it'll be 4th down. By the way, we had a meme. We talked about it on the Michael in the Morning radio program. Forget about dancing like nobody's watching. Dance like a kid. They don't even need music. Corbin's mother down here doing just that. Punt away, and again, nobody back deep for Mangum, as the ball will roll dead right at the 10-yard line. If you get the chance there, Mr. Cameraman, Dylan Fox, and can get a shot of Miss McGill in mid-dance. That would be great. She's just down. Oh, she can hear what I'm saying?
You. What?
I thought that was in my bubble thought there.
It's almost like that window's open, Michael.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Golly. Wow, that's amazing how that works. Barbara Johnson says, let's go Tigers. So Mangum will get it in deep in their own territory. Boy, 1st and 10 at their own 10, trailing 6-0. They'll hand it off to Mackay Whittington, and boy, he just gets lit up. The old high-low there. Gavin Jasmer had him down low, and then finishing off the play was Aiden Zangi. Whittington, welcome to football. 2nd down and 11. Yikes. Mackay says, okay, I like carrying the ball, but can I have a little space before I get thumped? 90 seconds left here in the first. Rogers split out on the near side. Shelby looking his way, but Brody going to get knocked down back at about the 5-yard line. Boy, he really got rocked. Coming off the edge there was Gallagher, and nobody put a hat on Bodie. Shelby dropped back, turned, and when he turned, he got hammered. I'll take the football all the way back to the 5-yard line. 3rd down and long. Whittington jogs off the field. Quan Bailey has come back in from the pistol formation with Shelby. Brody in his own end zone. Throws across the middle. Ball going to be picked off by Zangi. Aiden takes it back up the middle of the field and into the end zone for the score. Aiden Zangi intercepts the pass and then takes it right up the field and powers into the end zone for the touchdown. And with 44 seconds left in quarter number 1, Cordell has extended their lead. The Blue Devils now on top 12-0. And again, Brody Shelby running for his life. Dylan Fox, almost as soon as he got the ball on the snap.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't a whole lot of protection right there, and then he kind of just threw it in the middle of the field right to a Cordell player.
I think that's the key. It's like in any sport, basketball, football, you do not throw into the middle of the field and or court. Extra point try by Rayden Keeney is no good. But nonetheless, with 44 seconds left in the first quarter of play, Cordell has extended the lead. They're on top 12-0 on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Training staff went down and had a quick look at Brody Shelby on that previous play, that previous pass play. Now here's an onside kick. Mangum got to get on it, and they do. At about their own 48-yard line, heads-up play there. And a good job by Kyle Mullins to get onto that football. But the training staff went down and looked at Shelby on that pass prior to the interception when he got sacked. He really came down hard on that throwing shoulder. That may have been part of why his pass was short-armed and intercepted. Going to trot back out there, though. His club trailing 12-0 in the waning seconds here of quarter number 1. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of play, and not sure how no time comes off the clock there because, never mind. It's okay. Rogers here on the near side, trying to get the football to him and Lamar James, and have not been successful so far. Brody wants to throw. Flush from the pocket, now running for his life. Fires off his back foot, got a man open. That's Lamar! Oh, he dropped the football. Boy, James had 6 down the far sideline. If he can haul it in, and Lamar didn't get it done, it'll be 2nd down and 10. That's one of those things, Dylan Fox, you're you're looking at the goal line before you got the football in the breadbasket.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out what dance he was going to do whenever he got in the end zone. I mean, he was wide open.
2nd down and 10. Nice pass that time by Shelby as he put it on the numbers. Now 5 free yards going to come the way of Mangum as jumping into the neutral zone, J.D. Maddox. You know, it just seems like there's always a Maddox at Cordell, right?
Oh, always.
I mean, since the beginning of time, there's a Maddox that plays football or baseball, basketball, maybe more than one. I know you had a couple of encounters with one that was pretty good.
I played against one he was pretty good. Drayton.
Yep.
Yeah, he was a pretty good player.
From his freshman season on. So 2nd down and 5 now. Shelby going to keep it himself in the run pass option, and he'll get to the 45 and no more. A gain of about a yard. 3rd down and 5 as quarter number 1 comes to a close. Cordell scores on a punt, fake punt, and an interception. They lead at 12-0 at the end of 1 on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
All right, number 1 in the books. That's period number 1, and Mangum wins it. Doesn't win it, rather, 12-0. Cordell wins it. Again, a 65-yard fake punt for a touchdown, and then a 10-yard interception return. And it's 12-0. Cordell on top. Mangum facing a 3rd down now. 3rd down and about 4, and I've got to believe at this point of the football field, this is 4-down territory if you're Sam Powers. Would you not agree?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think you've got 2 plays to get a first down right here.
Man in motion is Webb. Brody wants to throw in the slot, and again, unable to handle the pass, Lamar James. Boy, they had the little bubble screen set up. Quan Beta was going to throw a block. So it'll bring up a 4th down now and about 4, and then Sam Powers is going to go for it without question here at the 45-yard line of Cordell. And the clock operator continues to not do what they're supposed to. An incomplete pass, and they just let things run. So 4th down and 4. Lamar here on the near side. James has dropped a couple of passes, and, well, you can tell how it's getting to him. Rogers in the slot. Brody wants to throw. Pass is going to be picked off. Look out. Down the far sideline. Foot race is on, and nobody is going to catch from behind. Blaine Larson. Larson picks off the football at about the 45-yard line of Mangum, and he will go 55 yards for the 3rd score of the night. So 2 pick sixes on the night and a punt that was faked and then ran back 65 yards. And Mangum trailing 18-0. 11:25 left in the first half of play. Wow. On to try the extra point here will be Raiden Keeney. Keeney's kick is on the way, and this one is up, and boy, that looked good there. First 2, not so good. That one is straight through the uprights. So with 11:25 left in the first half of play, 19-0. Mangum trailing Cordell on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Of course, from the broadcast booth and from the stands, it's a whole lot easier to see things than if you're a quarterback and somebody's trying to knock your head into the dirt. But it looked like maybe that Brody Shelby had the wide receiver open early in that sequence and then let go of the football late, and that allowed Blaine Larson to make a play. I promise you, go back down there and have all those bodies flying around you. Not as easy as it looks. And here's the kick high in the air by Keeney, and it will go out of bounds, and Mangum will get a 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. And again, I know they checked Brody Shelby's right shoulder out, but last couple of passes he hasn't had the same kind of zip he normally does, so it's got to be ailing him just a little bit, trying to fight through it. But wow, 2 pick sixes and a fake punt. Scores tonight for Cordell. So here go the Tigers now at their own 35. Again, when you look at the body language of Brody, and he just doesn't look like he feels comfortable. He's going to set up shop underneath center. 3 wide receivers here on the near side. They're going to run the jet sweep to Lamar, and James going to get tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. Bodie Gallagher making the play, shirt tackle play, back inside the 30 at about the 29-yard line. And that was one of those that kind of was telegraphed. Wouldn't you say so, Dylan?
Yeah, I think he saw that from the beginning. And Gallagher, we've heard his name a couple times tonight. I mean, he's playing really well.
He's been impressive for sure. Played on the edge the first couple of series. Now lining up in the middle of the field and just running to the ball carrier, Quan Bailey. And he and a host of other tacklers will knock Quan down at about the 26-yard line. And again, you just watched Bodie Gallagher. I was going to say, they had him on the edge for a while. Now he's just in the middle of the field, and it's kind of like a heat-seeking missile. Just wherever the football goes, he's chasing after it. And it's successful. 3rd down now and about 15 for the Tigers. Bailey in the backfield with Brody. Shelby wants to throw, pump fake. This one, a deep high ball for Lamar, and James will make the catch at the 32-yard line. Great pass by Shelby. Set up, and again, I talked about Bodie Gallagher. Gallagher on the blitz, and Shelby able to fake him out, duck underneath as he came flying by, and then put it right on the hands of Lamar James. And I like the confidence that Sam Powers has in Lamar. James has dropped a couple of passes. Going to keep going to his playmaker. So 1st down and 10. Brody going to keep it on the run-pass option, and guess who? Bodie Gallagher makes the play behind the line of scrimmage. Wow. Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and a dozen. And it's like nobody's putting a hat on 14. I mean, Gallagher's he's just running roughshod all over everybody.
Yeah, and I mean, I didn't play football, but you would think that they would find him before the play starts.
Yeah. You know, sometimes they'll spy a quarterback. I don't know that you don't spy the middle linebacker right now. But like I say, they're moving him all over the field, they being Cordell. 2nd down and 12, Shelby from the shotgun. Screen pass set up nicely, but Bailey can't hold on to the football. It'll be 3rd down and 10, or 12 rather. Boy, if Bailey makes that catch, he's got Isaac Batoha out in front of him. And that would have been a road grader type situation. Simply pushing people out of the way. Denise Campbell McGill says, come on, man. Let's go Tigers. See, they don't look at Luke Rogers this time. He's split out here on the near side. Sawyer Webb not touched the football either. Webb in the slot. Brody going to look this way, throw it to James. Lamar looking for help. Now going to reverse field, cuts back inside, little juke move. Needs one block, tries to get it on the edge, does. Good job by Hunter Tipton. Down the far sideline, Lamar James. He'll pick up the 1st down or more. So a great job by Lamar to be patient, weave his way back through traffic, and then get a great block out on the edge by Hunter Tipton to pick up the 1st down. Lamar, one of those kids that Well, he gets microwave hot in a hurry. 9:05 left in the first half of play. Mangum trailing 19-0. Their best offensive effort of the night. And Cordell did not move into the neutral zone there. They did jump, but they're off the ball far enough they didn't go into the neutral zone. First down and 10. Brody keeps it himself. Tries to turn the corner and not going to get it done. Penalty flag going to fly in the process. Brody Geiger in on the middle of that one as well. Blaine Larson, who had that touchdown interception for 65 yards a moment ago, and now penalty flag going to be marked off on the Tigers. So Paula Little Powers, little pin action here. She says, love them when they're down, love them when they're up. Mangum never gives up. I like that. Is that a sonnet? Is that what that's called? Is that a sonnet? Huh? A haiku, maybe? Oh, hey, babysitters indeed, Denise Campbell McGill. 8:30 left here in this first half of play. First down and about 20 after the mark-off. Brody across the middle, dangerous pass, and a big-time collision there. Hunter Tipton. There's three guys that get blown up on that play. Two for Cordell, one for Mangum. Hunter Tipton in the middle of that one, along with Raiden Keeney and Blaine Larson. Penalty flag flies there, and I don't know if they're going to call pass interference. Like maybe they got there early on Hunter Tipton. And Hunter still on the ground, and some concerned players and coaches around him. We will take a timeout and check on the condition of Hunter Tipton. 8:25 left here in the first half of play. It's a 19-0 lead for Cordell on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
If you take oral medication 1, 2, or more times daily, then here's important information from Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. Our pharmacies now offer dispelled medication packaging. This simply means your medication comes in daily pop-out packaging. Your medication for morning or evening or both are all together and ready to easily pop out whenever you need them. Dispel is a free service offered by Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. To get your medication packed in personalized packaging, call our Mangum location at 580-782-2195. That's 782-2195. Or our Granite location at 580-535-2130. That's 535-2130.
Well, the good news is Hunter Tipton got up and walked off the field underneath his own power. But I tell you what, he is groggy to say the least. And the medical staff working with him right now. And Hunter trying to get stuff back together. And I want to say as well, they picked up the flag. No, they gave it to him. All right, first down and 10 now. Ball sits at the 15-yard line. 8:15 left in the first half of play. I saw the official talking to Sam Powers, and Sam did not look happy. Shelby, low snap, picks it up, fires, pass, caught out here on the near side by Sneed. He'll get it tackled immediately, making the play out on the edge. Keeney. Good job there by Brody just to go down and get the ball off the grass. Fire out here in the flat. Sneed made a nice catch. Gain of about 6 on the play, second down and 4. And again, they work on Hunter right now. I'm going to get some ice for him, I believe. From the pistol formation, Shelby, second down. Hands it off to Bailey. Quan, big hole on the right side, and he'll take it down to near the 5-yard line. It should be good enough for a first down. Again, Bodie Gallagher in on this time. And continue to talk to Hunter Tipton and giving him some stuff for a headache. A little concussion protocol now. See if he can follow the finger as it moves. Mike McAlexander is watching. Hello, Mike. Lisa Bruton, let's go Tigers. So first and goal now for Mangum. Bailey off the right side. Quan, and is he into the end zone? We're waiting for a call. No, but he did pick up the first down. We thought he picked up the first down on the prior carry, but it was actually 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 1 goes to first and goal. Bailey on that right side, and he'll go in behind the Big Uglies and get the first touchdown of the night. Great blocking there by Elijah Bernal and Corbin McGill. And an easy waltz into the end zone for Quan Bailey. So Bailey, the first score of the night for Mangum. Comes with 6:46 left in the first half of play, and it's a 19-6 ball game. Mangum going to go for two here. Brody rolling right side, rolling, fires across his body, intended for Luke Rogers, and a good job defensively there by Cordell to knock the football away. Nonetheless, Tigers on the scoreboard with 6:40 left in the first half of play. They trail it 19-6 on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Quartz View Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall. Stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Quartz View. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course, they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Quartz View Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
6:40 left in the first half of play. Mangum on the board. They trail 19-6 to Cordell, and that steak a chance to stay at home with the first round of the playoffs in week number 11. Lauren Sneed set to kick the football away for the Tigers. It was probably the easiest touchdown of the year for Quan Bailey. As I said, he got behind a couple of big uglies and just kind of sashayed into the end zone. Sneed, little onside kick. It doesn't go 10 yards. It was touched by a Tiger, and then it didn't go 10 yards. So ball going to be dead where it was touched at the 47-yard line of Mangum. 1st and 10 for Cordell. Now, Dylan Fox, your brother, is across the way helping out the broadcast team from Cordell. Is that right?
Yep, he's up there in the booth on the right.
Okay. So no doubt does yeoman work, does a great job just like you do. But I've got to ask this question. Do you think that his broadcast team were able to work in a haiku during the football broadcast?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they can do that one.
Yeah. That's quality stuff you get to hear. All right, 1st and 10 now for Cordell. They've scored on a couple of pick sixes and a fake punt. That's their offense on the night. 1st and 10 carry here inside the 45 down to about the 43-yard line. Hard running there by Dane Corbin. Corbin knocked down by Nathan Augustine, among others, but not before he picks up about 5, 2nd down and 5. Clock running, 6:20 left in this first half of play. Then a big night of plays for Cordell, and finally able to sustain a drive there. Mangum, big play in that sequence was the long pass from Brody Shelby to Lamar James. 2nd down and 5, pistol formation for Cordell. They have it at the Mangum 43. Toss sweep near side, looking for blocks and turning the corner and not getting them will be Aiden Zangi. Good job by Nathan Augustine out on the edge. Got some help from Dickey as well. Trey, though, like maybe he took a shot there trying to shake something off. Lauren Sneed flew up from his safety position as well. Rita Shelby says, let's go Tigers. Indeed. 4-down territory here for Zane Trammell and this group from Cordell. That's a question for you, sir.
I did not. I was not paying attention.
You mesmerized by my wonderful voice, I know. Just put you to sleep, doesn't it? Now we're going to get movement as Bryce Ditmore was coming on the blitz, and it caused Cordell to flinch, and that'll cost the Blue Devils 5 yards. You know, I think we need more cowbell.
I think a little bit.
Yeah. So it'll be 3rd down and about 9.5 for the Blue Devils. And now that they've lost that 5 yards, I'm not convinced that it's this 4-down territory for Coach Dremel. His club leads 19-6, 4:45 left in the first half. Mangum will get the ball to begin the third quarter. From the pistol, Keeney, long snap count, bobbles it, now rolls right side. Being chased, throws, pass, incomplete. It was intended for Geiger, and it's fourth down. That play just kind of off kilter from the beginning. You know, I got to believe, and indeed it will be Zengi dropping back to punt the football away. But again, Mangum has not dropped anybody back deep on any of the punts here tonight, and it's just now they will send somebody back for the first time. All right, Lamar will go back now. So James will be in kick return formation. I'd love to see him rep one off right now. Cordell Christian, what up, Tigers? Zengi wants to throw. Got a man. Passes. Let's see what the ruling is. They're going to call it a catch. So the catch is made on the fake punt at about the 25-yard line. And picking that ball off the grass was Raiden Keeney. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. And this may be a case of Sam Powers talking to the officials about linemen downfield on that play. Wow. Cordell with the football. 4:05 left in the half. They lead 19-6. On Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
So it's week number 10 of the high school football season, and you're trying to be at home for the playoffs in the first round, and Cordell pulling out all the stops. I mean, they're not leaving anything in the playbook, especially in that punt game. We've seen a punt run for a touchdown, and now we get a pass play that picks up a long first down. Wow.
I mean, they've pulled out all the stops tonight, and I was talking to the fellow broadcasters, and they said that they were off for a few weeks too.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they played last week, but before that they were off for a few weeks.
Sam Powers working the officials, and I don't blame him. I'm not so sure there wasn't at least a couple of linemen downfield on that punt pass play there a moment ago. Going to run the football here. No, Zengi wants to throw. Going to reverse field. Comes near side. Now has a man open. That's the quarterback. Caught by Keeney. Keeney with room down the far sideline. And a nice open field tackle there by Dickey. Trey makes the play at about, they'll call him down at the 9. Boy, if Trey didn't make that tackle in the open field, it's a touchdown. And again, you go deep into the playbook for that one there.
I don't really know if that was designed or not.
You don't think so?
Going back to the quarterback, I think he was just a bystander.
It's kind of like backyard football. Oh, you're there. I'm going to go ahead and throw it to you.
I think that's what that's what the play call was.
That was crazy. I mean, it looked like a jet sweep to Aiden Zengi, and he was cut off on that far sideline. And you're right. I mean, Keeney was just standing there and says, "Oh, here, take the ball and run." First and goal now from the 9. Deep handoff to Corbin, and Dane will break a couple of tackles and get into the end zone. Looked like he was going to be knocked down at about the 5-yard line, and Dane Corbin just kept running and steamrolled a couple of people, got into the end zone. So Cordell with the answer. 3:15 left in the half. They put 6 more on the board, lead it 25-6 with the extra point on the way. Derek Burnham is watching. Hello, Derek. Good to have you alongside. Wow. So Keeney to try the extra point, made one a moment ago. This kick is on its way. It is up, and it is no good. Going to be wide left. They didn't get the laces spun there. Nonetheless, Cordell answers the touchdown drive of Mangum. 3:15 left in the half, and it's the Blue Devils on top, 25-6. On Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Well, that was the first conventional touchdown of the night, if you will, for Cordell as Dane Corbin took it up the middle of the field and knocked over a couple of tacklers. I still think Sam Powers is working the officials back on that punt pass. There had to be people downfield on that play, and I'm with Coach Powers. That play took forever, and I know those linemen, some of them had to release, and then he may be wondering whether the ball was actually caught by Keeney. All a moot point now is Cordell puts 6 more points on the board. Mangum with time to score here at the end of the half, but they've only got one timeout. Little onside kick. Look out. Got to get on the football. It's a free ball, and a good job there by the Tigers' Levi Cantu to fall on that ball. That nearly caught Mangum off guard. The guys up front, the blockers, that first line, they had turned their shoulders and were looking to peel back and then set up blocks, and Cantu looked back towards the kicker and saw the ball setting on the ground about the 42 and fell on it there. So it'll be 1st and 10 now for Mangum. As I mentioned, they've got time, but only one timeout left in the first half of play. Shelby from the shotgun with time now throws, looks deep, and intended for Lamar, and a good job of coverage down here on the near side by Cray Rogers. I tell you what, Rogers stayed right with Lamar James that time. It'll be 2nd down and 10. The good news is, though, Brody Shelby appears to be delivering that football better now than he did. And he gave up a couple of interceptions after being tackled hard on that shoulder. 2nd down and 10, 3:07 left in the half. Mangum has it at their own 42. Brody wants to throw. Pass going to be picked off. And stumbling and bumbling and now headed towards the end zone. Blaine Larson. Larson will be cut off at about the 2-yard line. Brody Shelby makes sure that Larson doesn't return his second pick 6 of the night. Wow. So Brody trying to fit the football in there, and Larson reads it and picks it off and goes down the far sideline and is giving Cordell great field position now. They'll have it 1st and goal at about the 1.5 yard line. Well, great job by Shelby not to give up on the play and at least not give up the touchdown right now. Larson's 2nd interception of the night, nearly had his 2nd touchdown of the evening as well. 2:56 left here in this first quarter play. Well, it's Larson's 2nd. Jet sweep right side and into the end zone will go the quarterback, Raiden Keeney. So Keeney will score from a couple of yards away. And with 2:49 left in the first half of play, it's a 31-6 ball game. So a 2-point conversion now. I would think probably on the way for Cordell here. They have struggled kicking extra points. They have had their way in the punt game here tonight. And they do set up for the 2-point conversion. 2:49 left in the half. 31-6 ball game. Direct snap and into the end zone for the 2-point conversion for the Wildcat, Aiden Zangi. So Cordell has extended the lead now. 2:44 left in the half. They lead it 33-6. Here in Cordell on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Been a night of big plays for Cordell, and they've extended their lead now 33-6, 2:44 left in the first half of play. Talking about it a moment ago, and Mangum had the opportunity to put points on the board before the half comes to an end. Tigers will get the ball to begin the third period as well. They're down to one timeout, but we know their quick strike capability. Raiden Keeney set to kick it away. Dylan, I was looking across the way, and I think I might have mentioned it to you before we went on the air that Cordell didn't have many players in uniform. They got the 11 on the field, and I count 4 on the sidelines across the way.
I was going to make a comment about that. I mean, it's impressive.
Yeah. Gallagher high end over end kick, or that's Keeney rather. Ball in no man's land, and somebody got to get on it, and it's a heads-up play there. Jumping on the football, Kyle Mullins. So good job by Mullins. Caitlin Huckabee is watching with us. Hello, Caitlin. Good to have you alongside. Kind of a damp evening, a little bit of moisture in the air. Supposed to be warm over the weekend, maybe a front moving through on Monday, bringing some rain with it, and that'll be all right with us. Bailey going to keep it here on the right side, and Quan, boy, he was ready to go to the house, and a nice job of knifing in to make the play by Blaine Larson. Gain of about 6 on the play for Quan, nonetheless. Second down and 4. Hunter Tipton back into the ballgame now. That is good news. He took a big-time shot earlier on. Lamar in motion, but they'll hand it off instead to Bailey. Cuts it back inside, and Quan will make it to the 28. That'll be shy of a first down by about a yard and a half. Third down for Mangum. 2:05 left here in the first half as they trail 33-6. Mangum will change the play here as the clock continues to run. Shelby from the pistol. Hands it off to Bailey. Quan gets a block on the edge, has the 30, has the first down as he makes it to the 34-yard line. Boy, that play finished off nicely there by Aiden Zangi. Sherry Shepard Kendall says, "Hey, Mr. Michael." Hey, Miss Sherry. Good to have you alongside this evening. And now Cordell going to take a timeout. Well, that's a break for Mangum. Minute 40 left in the first half of play. Tigers trailing Cordell 33-6. Trying to put together a drive here late in the first half on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients. And this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
All right, here's game reset now. Minute 40 left in the first half of play. 33-6, Cordell out in front of Mangum. 2 timeouts left for the Blue Devils, 1 for the Tigers, who have it first and 10 at their own 34-yard line. And again, Mangum gets the football to begin the third quarter of play. You know, we got the roster for Cordell, and we thought, boy, they don't have a whole lot of kids in the roster, but, you know, about 25, 26 on the roster. No, there's like 14 kids out here tonight. They have been impressive, come up with big plays, a couple of pick sixes for touchdowns. They've had a fake punt for a touchdown and an interception return to the 1-yard line that led to a touchdown. Shelby from the shotgun, flush from the pocket by Brody, and boy, I tell you what, Bodie Gallagher dropped him in the backfield for a big loss, and that'll bring up a second down now. Line to make for a first down. Gee, Manetli all the way out to the 43. Line of scrimmage is about the 23, so second down and 20. Clock running now. Minute 10 left in the first half of play. And again, if you're Cordell, you can just pin your ears back and run to the quarterback. You're not worried about the running game right now. Shelby going to send a man in motion. Rolling here on the near side. Brody wants to throw the screen. And Mekhi Whittington makes the catch, breaks a tackle, and is still on his feet across the 30 out to about the 31-yard line. Finally ridden out of bounds there and nearly lost his drawers. Oh, boy, Mekhi Whittington there got tackled on the play, struggling to pick up as much yardage as possible, and everybody got a glimpse of his tidy whities. So that'll bring up a third down and about a dozen now. 43 seconds left in the half. Lamar James split out here on the near side. Bailey in the backfield. And here comes Gallagher. They'll fire the pass. Caught on the far side by Luke. Rogers spins away from a tackler and will pick up the first down inside Cordell territory at the 49-yard line. Great job by Shelby as he saw the area vacated by the blitzing Bodie Gallagher and completed the pass. And now a timeout going to be taken here. Gallagher unloaded on Shelby as he let go of the football, and Brody needing that timeout there just to kind of collect himself. We'll keep it right here. Mangum has the football inside Cordell territory with 36 seconds left in the half. They have just extinguished their final timeout of the first half. Trailing here 33-6. Got some youngsters here in the broadcast booth. I know when I came into Cordell this evening, went by the city park, and there's a big-time Sandlot football game going on. I thought about stopping and playing myself, but I realized that I'm in my 6th decade of life, and that probably wouldn't be a good idea. There was a dog out there playing with him, though. I thought I could probably cover the dog all right. Let's get some crackers or something on my hand, and let him come up and lick me. So Mangum has it 1st and 10 just across the 50 to the 49 of Cordell. Trailing 33-6 here. And in the year of 2020, you never know what's going to happen. Take a couple of shots here towards the end zone, get the football to begin the third, make a game of it. Brody, long snap count, fakes the handoff to Bailey, going to roll here on the near side. Brody still rolling, now fires a fastball, caught by Lamar. James will step out of bounds after he picks up the first down right at the 40-yard line. Great job by Lamar. Makes the catch, realizes where he is on the field, and steps out of bounds to stop the clock. 28 seconds left in the first half of play. 40 yards away from pay dirt. And again, not blowing smoke up your skirt. Score here, get the ball to begin the third, put another 6 or 7 on the board, and you're right back in it. From the pistol, Shelby. Sawyer Webb in the backfield as well. Brody rolling near side. Being flushed, fires, pass incomplete. Sawyer tried to catch it on the run. Pressure there late, provided by Lewis Lloyd of Cordell. Also thundering in there, Gavin Jasmer. Not a deep bench as we've talked about, but that is a big football team across the way for Cordell. They've got some size on that club. 22 seconds left here in the half, and Sam Powers telling his club we're going to run 2 plays here. So 2 plays all in the sequence. Brody with time. Sets, fires. Deep ball, middle of the field, and it is caught by Luke Rogers for a touchdown! How about that? Brody just threw it up in the middle of the field, and I tell you what, it looked like Hunter Tipton was going to make the catch, and then Hunter, just a little tippy-tap, got it into the hands of Rogers, and a touchdown for Mangum with 13 seconds left in the first half of play. So, you think I'm kidding you. You think I don't know what I'm talking about. You score here, get the ball to begin the third. You're right back in it. Great job of concentration by Luke Rogers. As I mentioned, that ball tipped on the way by Hunter Tipton, and Rogers able to hold on. Now for 2 points, and Luke can't hold on to that one. It got tipped as it got to him. Pretty good coverage across the way by Cordell. Nonetheless, Mangum will get their second score of the night. It's 33-12. And again, somebody got to talk to the clock operator here at Cordell. I don't mean to get on folks, but that's a dead ball play there. There was 12 seconds showing on the clock at the end of that touchdown play, and now there's 9 seconds. Extra points are a dead ball situation.
Well, in the words of
your father,
the famous Chad Fox, you have one job. Oh, that was a classic. That was a great day.
To run the clock, and we're alluding to Chad Fox, your father, who he was ceremoniously shown the door. Where was it?
We were in Eric.
Eric, okay.
And the clock operator was just not paying attention. And
this was in basketball.
This is basketball. Yeah. Dad, he's chirping, and he finally just had enough of it, got up and yelled, "You have one job." And the ref just turned around and said, "Yeah, I'm going to need him out of here."
Now, was he actually broadcasting when he did that?
No, he was just watching. Right. That would have been really nice.
So it was just one of your games he was there watching?
It was one of Avery, my older brother's games.
Oh, Avery's? Okay,
yeah.
All right.
And he had enough of it, so he let the clock operator know what he felt.
And I think it was my good friend Tyson, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Yeah, it was Tyson.
It was great.
That was going to live in the lore of broadcasting forever.
He'll never live that one
No,
down.
He won't. You have one job. Oh, Dave McCook says, "Way to go, Tigers." Sherry Shepard, Kendall, sweet indeed. Sneed, end over end kick here, called for a fair catch and made by J.D. Maddox. 9 seconds left in the first half of play. 33-12. The thing of it is, we see Tyson 6, 7, 8 times
quite
a year.
often, yeah.
Yeah, and he always remembers your father.
Oh, it was great. It was awesome.
Now, the lore behind that is that your dad snuck back in and watched the rest of the game. Is that true?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. That's just his Paul Bunyan exaggeration of it. Okay. All right. 1st and 10 here now. On the right side, it's Dane Corbin, and Corbin going to get knocked down. Behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of about a yard on the play, and that should be the last play of the first half, and indeed it is. It's a 33-12 ball game. Mangum trailing at the end of the first half of play, but a big-time touchdown late in the first half. They get the ball to begin the third. This one far from over. Take a minute to relax. We'll take one as well. 33-12 at the half. Mangum trailing Cordell. This is Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
J&P Cafe in downtown Mangum is fast becoming known for the best authentic Mexican food from miles around. J&P has many options to choose from and daily specials too. Fresh, handmade tortillas and unique homemade sopapillas are sure to please. J&P serves great steaks and American food as well. Enjoy a meal soon at J&P Cafe in Mangum. Open Tuesdays through Saturdays 11 to 8 for dine-in or call 706-5042 for takeout or delivery. That's 706-5042. The best Mexican food, J&P Cafe, downtown Mangum.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Classic Hits 97.7. At the half, it is 33-12. Okay, Sports.tv. I'm receiving word that actually because of the ice storm, our radio feed unable to be broadcast tonight on Classic Hits 97.7. So we are on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Tiger TV, but we are not on the radio, I am told. Nonetheless, lots of folks out there checking out the broadcast on the internet. And again, it's 33-12. Big plays in the first half for this group from Cordell is they've got a 65-yard fake punt for a touchdown, 2 pick sixes for scores, and another pick six that was taken down to the 1-yard line that resulted in a touchdown. So Mangum, a couple of big plays as well, and they've got 2 scores and got that late score in the end of the first half. We'll get the football to begin the third quarter of play. So certainly this one far from being over. Let's check some other Class A scores here at the half. It's Apache out in front of Carnegie, 28-14. Moreland leads Sayre 14-0. That is a halftime score. Hooker out in front of Fairview, 34-16. That's also at the half. Burns Flat-Dill City leads Merritt, 28-19. 28-19 that score. And again, that is at the half. Hobart and Minco are tied. That is a halftime score, 7 apiece. Number 2 team in the state, Crescent, Cashion, they lead Crescent 42-0. That is a halftime score. And this score that comes out of, where was it? Now we're going to lose it. 57-0. That's what it was. We woke up in front of Savannah. That score is at the half. And here it's 33-14. Oh, this just flashed across my screen. Pawhuska, number 1 in the state, leads Ketchum. This is at the half. Pawhuska 80. Ketchum nothing. That is a halftime score. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv at the half. It's 33-12. Cordell out in front of Mangum.
Hey Mangum, who you rooting for? We hope it's MHS. This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't wait to watch our Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers show their athletic skills each game. So suit up in your best orange and black, and we'll see you at the games. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
If you take oral medication 1, 2, or more times daily, then here's important information from Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. Our pharmacies now offer Dispel medication packaging. This simply means your medication comes in daily pop-out packaging. Your medication for morning or evening or both are all together and ready to easily pop out whenever you need them. Dispel is a free service offered by Mangum Drug Company and Granite Drug Company. To get your medication packed in personalized packaging, call our Mangum location at 580-782-2195. That's 782-2195. Or our Granite location at 580-535-2130. That's 535-2130.
33-14 the score at the half. It is Cordell out in front of Mangum. Check other scores. Class 5A, El Reno all over Altus. This is a halftime score. El Reno 62, Altus nothing at the half. Also at the half, it is MacArthur and Ardmore. This is a good one going on here. 14-all MacArthur and Ardmore. That ball game is at the half. Let's move down now to Class 4A and check scores there. It's Chickasha in front of Elgin, 17-8. Weatherford, number 2 in the state, leading Cache, 21-7. That ball game at the half. Newcastle out in front of Elk City, 28-7. Clinton leads Bethany, 6-3. That ball game at the half. See if we can't check in Class 2A and see how the Frederick Bombers are doing, coming off that tough loss last week to Marlow, first loss of the year for Frederick, and trying to right the ship here as they head towards the playoffs. And right now they trailed Davis 6-0, 6-0 ball game. Davis out in front of Frederick. That ball game late in the first half of play. Check 8-man scores for you from around the state, and a good one going up in the northwest part of the state, where Shattuck is putting their unbeaten streak on the line. I think it's gone well over 45. Shattuck taking on Laverne, and look at this at the half. Laverne in front of Shattuck, 28-6, and 28-8 actually now the score. Laverne in front of Shattuck. That is a halftime score. Waurika having their way with Snyder at the half, 24-6. It is Tipton out in front of Central High, 28-14. That ball game has gone to halftime. Tipton in front of Central High. And in Class C play tonight, as we check scores at the half here, by the way, it's 33-12. Mangum trailing Cordell at the intermission. And again, both teams will make the playoffs. How about this? Mountain View Goodebo finishes the regular season undefeated. Congratulations to Coach Coakley and the Tigers. They shut out Thackerville tonight by a final score of 52-0. So Mountain View Goodebo finishes the regular season at a perfect 8-0. It says 8-0-1, but they didn't tie anybody. They should be 9-0. Mountain View Goodebo, number 2 in some polls, number 4 in others, and they look pretty tough headed towards the playoffs as they have gone undefeated during the 2020 campaign. Corn Bible Academy loses to Sharon Mutual tonight. Trojan Men winning that one by a final score of 60-14. At the half here, it's 33-12. Cordell out in front of Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. Rent is based on income. Utilities are paid. On-site laundry room, and they offer $5 cable. Golden Age Apartments have immediate openings on several newly remodeled rooms. The Mangum Golden Age Apartments are conveniently located in downtown Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Amanda Weaver from Mangum is now the manager at Quartz View Meat Company in Altus. Gary and Letitia Stockton and Amanda are proud to sponsor Hobart Bearcat and Mangum Tiger radio broadcasts. Listen when you're enjoying ball this fall. Stack up on the best ribeye steaks money can buy from Quartz View. Also ribs, jerky, smoked sausage, hams, and a lot more. And of course they do custom slaughtering. If you're grilling, roasting, baking, or slicing, you can't go wrong with Quartz View Meat Company, 800 South Veterans Drive in Altus. Phone 580-477-1390.
33-12 our score at the half. It's Cordell out in front of Mangum. And let's go out to the East Coast tonight. Dave McCook watching from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Dave says he lived in Mangum 3 years ago. Good to have you alongside, my friend. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. Dave McCook joining us. Now, I fancy myself to be a golfer, but after today's debacle, I don't know. Maybe I should stick with miniature golf. I would love, though, on my bucket list is to go to Myrtle Beach and play some of the golf courses out there because they have some fantastic ones. But I don't know that it'd be worth my money and my investment no better than I played today. Dave, thanks for dropping by and saying hi here on the broadcast. And did you know this, Dylan Fox, that we're not on Classic Hits 97.7? Apparently he didn't. He's doing his impersonation of Marcel Marceau here at halftime. It's 33-12 at the half. Mangum will get the football to begin the third period of play. And we talked about the fact that Cordell does not have a lot of bodies out there. And maybe you begin to wear them down after a while. Again, they have fashioned those 33 points on big plays. 2 of them out of the punting game, which is surprising as well, because on both occasions, Mangum was set up and ready for them. Got to execute, though. You can be ready all day long, but you have to execute. Football from a collegiate variety coming up tomorrow in Oklahoma and in Kansas. Kansas State will be entertaining the Oklahoma State Cowboys. They'll try to recover from last week's overtime loss at the hands of Texas. That ball game up in Manhattan gets underway at 3 o'clock. The Wildcats and the Cowboys. Always a tough place to play there, Manhattan, in November. Meantime, the Sooners will be at home tomorrow, and they should have no trouble winning their 4th game in a row. They'll entertain Les Miles and the Kansas Jayhawks in a homecoming affair that gets underway at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. At the half here, it's 33-12. Mangum trailing Cordell. Second half coming up. We invite you to stick and stay on OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Star News has been serving Southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stone cutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Quick check of tonight's college football scoreboard, and North Carolina State in front of Miami, 24-21, that ball game at the half. As the Hurricanes, number 21 in the land, North Carolina State not ranked, 24-21. They lead at the intermission. Just underway, San Diego State and San Jose State. And San Diego State scores first. They lead 3-0 over San Jose State. And at about 8:45, good one here, Boise State on the Smurf turf, set to entertain BYU. The Cougars, ranked number 9 in the land, Boise State at number 21. And we hope to be able to catch the second half of that one by the time we get home tonight. So Boise State and BYU coming up, and that should be a fun one indeed. Second half set to get underway here as Mangum and Cordell will kick it off after this on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Sally Macias tells us that she's watching from Perry, Iowa. She says, let's go Tigers, and number 32, Quan Bailey. Now, I have been in Iowa many a time as we matriculated at Northwest Missouri State University, which is not that far from the Iowa line. And a little fun fact, back in 1979, 80, 81, when I was going to college at Northwest Missouri State University, Iowa had a legal drinking age for beer of 18. Not that any college-age students would go from Missouri to Iowa to enjoy anything like that, but just a little. But I'm trying to think where Perry is, and I've got to be honest with you, Sally. I don't remember. In my first actual radio job, in a professional radio job, I used to work weekends at KMA Radio in Shenandoah, Iowa. I think it was like a 1240 on the AM dial. And of all things, I played big band music and old-time radio shows. There you go. All right, second half set to get underway here. 33-12 in the second half kickoff. Booted here by Keeney. Radin's ball going to be picked up by Lamar at about the 20-yard line, and he'll retreat and get tackled back at the 15. So Lamar James trying to make hay here on the near side, retreated and should have been going the other way. It'll be 1st and 10. Mangum has the football, trailing 33-12. Have it at their own 15. Good to have you alongside here. Second half underway. Check the forecast for tomorrow, and it's supposed to be 7 to 8 degrees warmer than it was today, and today was just pretty darn nice. So Brody and Shelby Company coming on first down carry here. That's to Mackay Whittington. And Whittington will take it across the 15 out to about the 18-yard line. And got it near the 19. Mackay Whittington. Shoestring tackle made in the middle of the field by Geiger. We'll bring up a second down now and about 5.5. From the shotgun, again, they'll go to Whittington. Mackay picks his way along the line of scrimmage. Will get across the 20 and no more. That'll bring up a third down at about 3.5. Whittington that time being patient, but just nowhere to go. A good job by Cordell along that front to block off all the angles and the holes. And helping out on the stop there, Raiden Keeney. So third down now. Minute gone by here in this third period of play. Mangum really needs to pick this one up. Shelby wants to throw, has time. Catch made by Lamar, and he'll pick up the first down out to about the 27-yard line. Set play there. Good job by Shelby. Put it right on the numbers, and Lamar, who dropped a couple of balls in the first half of play, will make the catch and get the first down. And again, that's a play that may be there for a while here this second half of play. Cray Rogers, the defender here on the near side, off the ball. Mangum doesn't have anybody on that side this time. Take the handoff to Whittington, and Brody going to keep it himself right up the middle of the field. He'll take it across the 30. See if they give him the 31 on the play. Nope, it'll say 30. So pick up a couple on the play. Give him 4.5. Second down, and we'll call it 6. 10-20 and running here in the third quarter of play. Late score by the Tigers at the end of the first half bolstered them, and now a score here to begin the third quarter. Go a long way to putting them right back into the ball game. 2 minutes gone by in the third. Second down now. Shelby from the pistol puts Lamar in motion. They'll toss it to him. James going to cut it back inside. Has the 35, 40, 43, 44-yard line. Knocked down there, but not before he picks up a first down. Cray Rogers with the stop. Good job by Lamar. Following blockers up the middle of the hole and then doing things on his own. So James will take it out. They'll give him the 45 of the play. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Welcome Fran Lively back into the broadcast booth. Fran, good to have you alongside. So a little bit of a pep in the step of Mangum as we begin the third quarter of play. Again, James in motion. They'll fake the handoff to him this time. Fire and pass too tall. It was intended for Rogers. And no way that Luke makes that play. Closest man to the football was Danny Corbin, in and out of his hands. It'll be second down and 10. Absolutely beautiful night. A little bit cool in the stands. A little bit of a breeze, some moisture, but if you're out there playing, boy, it is absolutely perfect. Second and 10 now for Shelby and company. Flick the handoff to Whittington, keep it himself. Tries to turn the corner, gets a block out on the edge, and then will get spun down after about 2 yards. Boy, I tell you what, good job by Dane Corbin to come all the way across the field and spin him down from behind, him being Brody Shelby. And that'll bring up a third down and about 8. Looked like Shelby was going to be able to turn the corner, but Corbin shot out of a cannon, makes the play. I don't know, are ready for 4-down territory here, Dylan Fox?
Yeah, I think you go ahead and make it 4-down territory. I think you got 2 plays here.
Look like they're setting up for that. 8:45 and running here in this third quarter of play. And well, now I tell you what, coaching staff furious with their club as they're sending in the signals and nobody responded. Timeout going to be taken by the Tigers here. Their first of the second half. They trail 33-12. 8:45 left in the frame on OKSports.tv.
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
So what do you think the confusion was there?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was just getting the play relayed to the players or not. I really could not tell.
Coach is furious. Jay Cross is watching. Hello, Jaybird. Miserable day on the golf course, but as Mark Twain said, a bad day on the golf course beats a good day in the office. Amanda Johnson is watching as well. Shelby out here in the flat. Pass is caught by Hunter Tipton. Tipton, though, not going to pick up the first down, and see is tackled immediately at the 50-yard line. Nice open field tackle by Cray Rogers, but I think that play indicates that Mangum, it's 4-down territory for them.
Yeah, I agree, because, I mean, his route clearly wasn't going to get to the first down mark.
So 4th down and about 5. The ball setting at the 50. Line to make is the 45. 8:15 left in the third. Fake the handoff to James. Fire a pass caught by Rogers, and Luke will pick up the first down. They ran that play a moment ago, and they had Luke open. The pass was too tall for him, and that time Brody put it on the numbers for a first down. It's him, James, in motion, and flash him by as they're going to pitch the ball to him. And then the fastball fired by Shelby for the first down. Lamar in motion, bobbles the ball, picks it back up, and yeah, that's an incomplete pass, and that's right. That's exactly right. The ball pitched forward. And the last ball game that you did with us over at Apache, similar situation, the officials let the play go forward, and they said it was a fumble. But it's not. Anytime it does not have to be an overhand throw. If you pitch that, toss that ball forward towards the line of scrimmage, that is a pass. Second down and 10. Shelby keeps it. Going to roll here on the near side, getting pressure. Tries to get away from it. Does. Wants to throw. And had Rogers open, but he couldn't get set and put enough on it. It'll be third down and 10. I like the vision there of Brody Shelby. Boy, when you're running that hard towards the sideline to try to set and fire back across your body, that's a tough pass. It does stop the clock now with 7:11 left here in the third. 33-12. Oh, thank heaven for 7-11. I bet you don't know why they were called 7-Elevens, do you, Dylan?
I have no idea.
There you go. Shelby rolling here on the near side with pressure, throws the ball up for grabs. Ball tipped a couple of times, and now going to be caught by Lamar James. How about that? That ball is caught by James. Well, now what are we going to get a call? We had dual possession. Dual possession goes to the offense. So the catch is made. It'll set up a fourth down. But a dual catch, Raiden Keeney and Lamar James, and dual possession goes to the offense. So another fourth down on this drive, fourth down and about 1.5 yards. What are you going to dial up here, young man?
I think you give it to him and let him run it.
So Quan Bailey in the pistol. Let's see if he gets the handoff. He does. Bailey on the right side, picks his way through the line of scrimmage, picks up the first down and more. Still on his feet inside the 30, down to about the 29-yard line. So Quan Bailey running hard, picks up the first down. I like your call there. They move the 6, and the drive stays alive with 6:11 left here in this third quarter of play. 7-Eleven, by the way, the original convenience store. It was called 7-Eleven because they opened at 7 in the morning and stayed open until 11 o'clock at night.
No kidding,
Yes, sir. And back in the day, that was unheard of. So 1st and 10, Mangum moving the football, pass out in the flat, and some miscommunication there. Lamar James thumping his chest said, "That's my fault." That'll bring up second down and 10. I mean, it was a big deal for a store to be open at 7 o'clock in the morning and be open until 11 o'clock at night.
Telling me they haven't always had 24-hour convenience stores?
Oh, no, my friend. No. And in most communities back in the day, you basically rolled up the sidewalk on Sundays. There wasn't anything that went on except for church and dinner at Grandma's house. Shelby going to keep it himself here, tries to turn the corner. Great pursuit, though, by Cordell. And Brody going to be dropped for about a 2-yard loss, maybe 3. And it was Louis Lloyd making the play. Brings up a third down, and it doesn't. It's something called blue laws, and there are only certain types of businesses that can be open on Sunday because of the blue laws. You have no idea what it was like back in the day, my friend.
I guess not.
Third down and 12. Brody from the shotgun, flick from the pocket, wants to take a run, does have room on the near side. Brody banged hard, and he will take it near the line to make for a first down. He was knocked out of bounds right about the 20-yard line, and Brody very slow to get up. Boy, he really got popped as he got near the 20. And they'll tend to Brody, and we'll also take a look at the mark after we take a timeout. Shelby down on the far sideline. 5:20 left in the third, and it's 33-12 on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Jamie's Auto is proud to sponsor Mangum Tiger sports coverage. When you need a new-to-you reliable vehicle, always remember to visit Jamie's Auto Sales on Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Jamie makes it easy to buy a great used car with 5 lenders available, and your new-to-you vehicle comes with a 3-month 4,500 GWC powertrain warranty. Talk about peace of mind. Remember Jamie's Auto in Mangum for your next vehicle purchase. And go Tigers!
What does it mean to be a Mangum Tiger, you ask? Well, we are one town, one school, and one family. We may be a small town, but we have big dreams and a bright future ahead of us. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we are proud supporters of the Mangum Tigers.
Well, they continue to work on Brody Shelby across the way, and he really got smacked as he got to the 20-yard line. Brody running full speed, and the defender running full speed as well, and the collision was one of, well, it was violent, and that's what the game of football is. And, a lot of times people will tell you it's kind of like car wrecks that occur. And, if you've got a couple of bodies that are moving 16, 17, 18 miles an hour and they collide at that rate of speed, I mean, even car accidents that do damage to automobiles. So you get an idea of the force that is involved there. And, again, Brody having a hard time getting to his feet. He does now. Remember, earlier in the ball game, came down hard on his throwing shoulder, and he is kind of bent over at the waist and really struggling right now. And I'm not so sure that it's not that shoulder that's hurting him a little bit again as he comes to the sidelines. By the way, it will be Lauren Sneed, I believe, that will come in and now play the quarterback position for the Tigers. Sneed will have a 4th down at about a yard or so for a first down. Brody really in pain as he comes to the sidelines. Shelby a warrior, no doubt about it. It's just one of those deals that he'll probably be all right in the end, but right now everything's just kind of struggle for him. So 4th down at about a yard for Sneed, and they'll hand it off to Bailey, and I don't know if Quan got there. Good job by that Cordell front on the edge. Aiden Zangi came across, and he got Bailey down before he got to the line of scrimmage. So Mangum unable to convert. They had done so twice on 4th down earlier in the drive, but couldn't get it done here. Looks like they're going to work on Brody's neck and shoulder. And again, that throwing shoulder on the right side. And trying to relax. Not easy to do right now. So Cordell will get it for the first time here in the 3rd quarter of play on the change of downs. And they'll keep the football on the ground. Not a lot of room there for Zangi. Aiden will take it about 3 yards. In on the stop, Hunter tipped it. Got some help as well from Dion Dickey. 2nd down and about 6. So Cordell leading 33-12 with 4:35 left here in the 3rd quarter of play. And again, not only do you lose Shelby at the quarterback slot, but he also has to be replaced at that safety position. That's Dion Dickey in there doing it. Again, Zangi on the carry, tries to turn the corner, breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet. 35, 40, 45, and across the 50-yard line, and finally knocked down at about the 48-yard line of Mangum. Well, I tell you what, Zangi running hard on that right side, and Aiden broke a couple of tackles, then ran away from a couple of people, and then dragged folks all the way down to the 47 of Mangum. 1st and 10 there. And Zangi does a nice job of just being really patient. Getting up behind the big fellas up front. And then exploding past his blockers when he's got an open lane. Shelly Jenkins Mullins has joined us. Hello, Shelly. Good to have you alongside this evening. 1st and 10 now from the 47. Deep handoff here and inside the 45 down to about the 44-yard line. Picking his way is Dane Corbin. In on the stop, Levi Cantu. Makai Whittington in there as well. Gain of a pair on the play. 2nd down and 8. Ball just inside the 45. And we talked about wondering if, because they have so few numbers across the way for Cordell, if they get worn down, and they don't seem to be getting worn down at all. 2nd down and 8. Keeping it the quarterback and breaking tackles and taking it down to the 40-yard line will be Raiden Keeney. And Keeney will make it 3rd down and about 4. In on the stop for the Tigers, Corbin McGill. Got some help as well from Ditmore. That's Bryce. Got to believe that Cordell looking at 4-down territory here. 2:25 in the clock running in the 3rd quarter of play. And they lead at 33-12. See what they decide to do here. But again, I believe that Keeney and company will go for it if they don't pick it up here. And they will. It's a good job of pushing the pile. Dane Corbin. It looked like Corbin was going to be stopped short. He just kept pushing the pile and does pick up the 1st down, eventually making the play. Nathan Augustine for Mangum. Got some help on the edge from Corbin McGill, and now we'll have a stoppage of play as one of the Blue Devils has come up with a pair of cramps. So timeout going to be taken here. 2:03 left here in the 3rd, 33-12. Mangum trailing Cordell, and the Blue Devils on the move on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Well, while the Cordell player is headed to for his cramps, training staff continuing to work on Brody Shelby down below us and working on that upper back on his right side. And had him down on the table on his stomach a couple of times, trying to massage it out. And not having a lot of success. I tell you, he's got to be tough for his mom, too. She's right here, and she's got to watch, and she's been a coach's wife for a long time, and her daughters all played sports, but tough when you got to watch your kiddo laying down there in pain and somebody tending to them, and you got to sit on your hands in the stands. So 1st and 10 now, new set of downs for Cordell. Minute 50 and running here in the 3rd quarter of play. They can chew up as much time as they would like. Corbin again breaking tackles at the line of scrimmage, still on his feet, and Corbin going to be dragged down from behind, but not before he rips off a run of about 25 yards, taking it all the way down inside the 15 to near the 10-yard line. And again, it looks like Corbin is tackled at the line of scrimmage, and Dane breaks the tackle and just keeps right on running. And you could hear somebody down below us say you got to wrap up. But again, that's a pretty accurate description. Mark him down at the 12. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. 70 seconds left here in this 3rd quarter of play. This is the only drive of the 3rd period for Cordell, and trying to put points on the board. Mangum had it for a long time and came up empty. They had the ball to begin the 2nd half of play. Keeping it now, turning the right side, Keeney, and a good open field tackle that time, wrapping up indeed, making the play, Nathan Augustine. Good job by Augustine. Went down low, got the angles together, and made the play. So a loss of 5, nearly 6 on the play. That'll set up a 2nd down and long. Tigers desperately needing to keep Cordell off the scoreboard here in the final seconds of quarter number 3. Down to 20 seconds left here in the 3rd. Both teams have had the ball once offensively in the frame. Corbin, nope, instead, and is Zangi getting dropped from behind. And again, Nathan Augustine coming off the bench and making back-to-back plays to end the 3rd quarter on the defensive side of the football, and a good job by Nathan. So 3 quarters are in the books, and it is Cordell on top. They've got 33. Mangum with a dozen. Final 12 coming up. Stick and Stay, Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.TV.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
Dylan Fox, Michael Barnes, and a veritable cast of thousands here tonight as B.R. Stover has joined us for the fourth quarter on Classic Hits 97.7, OKSports.TV, Facebook, and the Tiger TV network. 12 minutes left of the ball game. Mangum trailing 33-12. Back-to-back plays by Nathan Augustine on the defensive side of the football. And set up a third down and long, about 3rd and 18 now for Cordell, as they will move on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. So from the shotgun, here comes Raiden Keeney. Keeney wants to throw the football, has time, middle of the field, passes, caught, and into the end zone for the touchdown. On the pitch and catch from Keeney to Aiden Zangi, and they'll make it 39-12 with 11:52 left of the ball game. Paula Little Powers says, thinking from my armchair, nope, I've been warned about that. Paula, that is a great line. I love that right there. That's some good stuff there. Give credit to Zangi, makes the catch and then powers his way into the end zone. And a rifle thrown that time by Raiden Keeney as he hit Zangi for the touchdown. See if they go for 2 here, and they will, they being Cordell. They lead with 11:52 left of the ball game. From the shotgun, here's Dane Corbin. And penalty flags will fly. And it will be illegal motion called on Cordell. So they'll move it back 5. And we've been impressed with Keeney's ability to kick the football here tonight. I don't know that you don't try to kick it. I don't know that you gain a whole lot by going for 2. 11:52 left of the ball game, and you're already up 39-12. I'm not so sure that Zane Trammell is not following my line of thinking. You lose that 5 yards, and it makes that 2-point conversion a little bit more difficult. Yeah, no, couldn't convince him. So they will go for 2. Keeney in the backfield. He's back there with Corbin and Zangi, who just caught the touchdown pass. Now they change the play. Tick, 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 tick. You got to wonder about the play clock. Now they're going to run it. And they want to throw corner of the end zone. That'll be too deep. And with 11:52 left of the ball game, it'll stay 39-12. Cordell out in front of Mangum on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.TV.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Maddie Rhodes. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
11:52 left of the ball game. It's 39-12 now. Cordell out in front of Mangum, and got to believe that Brody Shelby probably done for the night. You're a athletic trainer kind of guy. That didn't look like a guy down there that's going to be back.
No, and at this point, I don't think it's worth bringing him back. I mean, 39-12. You've got a playoff game next week. There's no chance. I mean, there's no reason to chance it.
End-over-end kick here. Dickey drops it, going to pick it up at the 20. Now going to come near side, looks for a block, makes a cut, gets that block. He's got the 25, 30, 35, and ridden out of bounds there. And going to get a late hit as well, so 15 free yards at the end of that play. And a good job there by Dickey. And Trey showing that speed after he bobbled the ball momentarily and then took it up the near sideline. So I've watched the training staff a couple of times put Brody on his belly and rub the upper back. Could this be an issue with a rib?
I'm not sure. I mean, in the upper back area, there's a lot of, like the muscles that kind of you use to throw.
Right.
So I'm not sure if it's something like that, a trap or like a scapula or something like that.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to tell while he has all that equipment on.
Okay.
But I'm sure we'll be able to tell a little bit better whenever they start, working on him without it all on.
Here goes Lauren Sneed now, 1st and 10. He'll toss it on the pitch forward to Dion Dickey, and Dion breaks a tackle but doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. Dion doing a nice job of dancing there, but simply couldn't get back to the 50-yard line. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down and 12. Well, I think back to a few years ago, Colt McCoy, when he was the quarterback for the Texas Longhorns, and I think it was against the Alabama Crimson Tide, maybe in a national championship game, where he took a hit on his shoulder, and it just, there's a nerve that runs back there, and that nerve made it impossible after he got hit to throw the football. Throwing the football here and getting intercepted is Sneed. Coming back the other way is Gallagher, and Buddy Gallagher has just done it all night long. Gallagher going to take it all the way down to the 42-yard line of Mangum. So Bodie Gallagher, who was a thorn in the side of the first half of play, just simply running like a madman towards the football, now drops back in coverage and picks off the football. 4th interception of the night for Cordell. They've capitalized on the 3 previous, returned 2 for scores. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line of Mangum. So they can pretty much shut the door here, putting the football back into the end zone. Mike McAlexander, hello, buddy. Good to have you alongside, my friend. Dane Corbin tried to turn it to the outside. Does. He'll break a couple of tackles and finally gets ridden out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. But this one is going to come back. We had holding back here at the 43-yard line. So it'll be marked off 10 from there. Must have been on Bodie Gallagher. Gallagher having a conversation with the official. And normally, if you're the guy talking to the official, you're normally the guy that is guilty. So on a cool night, Brody Shelby is taking his pants off, and now he's lifting up his undershirt and kind of laughing and smiling, talking to the trainer because they're about to put a bag of ice on him, and I don't know that he's all that comfortable with that happening here. And again, he's struggling with that right arm. So 1st and 10 play here. Quarterback keeper on the near side and stepping out of bounds. And they marked him out at the 45-yard line. I said 1st and 10. Actually, it's 1st and 20. Stepping out of bounds here on the near sideline is Raiden Keeney. Keeney, though, will pick up about 8 on the play. Sets up a 2nd down now. Line to make for a 1st down at 32. The line of scrimmage, the 45. So you get a little bit better idea now as you watch what goes on with Brody Shelby down there.
I am not sure yet. No,
Yeah, they're gonna put that ice pack on his back. Jet sweep far side. Here's Raiden Keeney, and Keeney will get near the first down marker as he takes it inside the 35, down to near the 32-yard line. And they did give him enough for a first down. So Cordell now just having their way with Mangum. 9:50 left of the ball game, and they lead 39-12. And again, I'm not so sure that, you hate to speculate, you don't know, but just his body language and where they're putting that, I'm not so sure that he doesn't have an issue with maybe his ribs.
Yeah, where that ice is makes me wonder if that's the case or not.
Get a illegal procedure call here on Cordell. That will move them back 5. 9:15 left of the ball game. Looked like maybe when he got tackled on that far sideline, looked like maybe they put the tackler put their helmet in the middle of his back right there. As gingerly as he was trying to take those pads off and had to have help with the undershirt being taken off. And where they're putting that ice. Boy, if you've ever had rib problems, you know that is no fun. So 1st and 15 now for Cordell. 9 minutes, 5 seconds left here in the ball game, and penalty flag going to fly. That was one that Sam Powers was able to coax out of the side judge here. I think they're going to get an illegal formation. I know that they had enough people on the line of scrimmage, and Coach Powers in the ear, it's going to be illegal procedure, but Coach Powers in the ear of the official here on the near sideline, and almost as soon as that ball was snapped, penalty flag's flying. So whatever Coach Powers saw, he convinced the official in the 5-yard mark off. Ball back at the 42. Still first down. The line to make the 22. 1st and 20. And again, it'll be a case of the OSSAA finding out for the member schools who does want to make, be in the playoffs. You don't have to play in the playoffs. And then they will pair people up, and again, the logical thing, A1 versus A2. Late pitch here on the near side, going to go to Aiden Zangi, and Zangi going to get dropped back at the 44-yard line. Great pursuit that time by the Tigers. Get on the stop, Lauren Sneed got help as well from Elijah Bernal. We've not mentioned his name much tonight. And coming up to make the play, Hunter Tipton as well. And they'll bring up a 2nd down and long. Kyle Mullins has checked into the ball game. Corbin McGill was chasing on that play, and Bryce Ditmore as well. 7:35 remaining, and if you're Cordell, you're going to take as much time as you want. They've got play clocks here, but they've not worked all night long. But then again, it's 2020, right? From the pistol, here goes Cordell. They want to throw the football, and pass is too tall, intended for Blaine Larson. It's incomplete. They'll be going to play 3rd down and long. Raiden Keeney put the ball in the hands of Larson, and Larson unable to bring it in. It stops the clock with 7:17 left. And you look at some of the players for Mangum, and they look a little bit tired. I mean, they've been chasing all night long. Especially those guys along the line of scrimmage. Corbin McGill comes to mind. Elijah Bernal as well. Timeout going to be taken by Mangum. 7:17 left of the ball game. They trail 39-12. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. and at some point probably the computer will just decide to work on its own.
Let me come try and fix it.
All right, Mr. Magic Man, see what you can do. See what you can get done. Oh, it's great, isn't it?
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Well, Trent Shelby throwing his jacket down to Mom so that Mom can give it to Brody. Brody's standing out there without a shirt on, got a bag of ice on his back, and I don't care how warm it is in late November or middle of November. That's cold. So got Dad's jacket upside down. Got to give me some help there, guys. The guy's cold, man. Help him out now. Brody standing there freezing like this. Can somebody give me some help here? Dad finally realized it and got the jacket down. Out of the shotgun, rolling Raiden Keeney. Keeney going to fire back across the middle of the field. Ball tipped and right into the hands of Cordell's wide receiver, J.D. Maddox. Well, it's been that kind of night for Cordell, and it's certainly been that kind of night for Mangum. Ball gets tipped. Looks like it's going to be incomplete. But instead, it's caught. Gain of 16 on the play, 4th and 4. Wow. 6:45 remaining. So I got to ask you, the invitation is there for any team to play in the playoffs, to get orange slices and trophies. So, I mean, if you're a team that's gone 0 for the season, do you want to play?
I mean, as someone who likes to compete, yeah. I mean, I would want to. I mean, that's why you play, right? I mean, you want to compete. So for me, I personally would want to play. I mean, I understand the perspective that you might, I don't know if I don't think it's a waste of time, but I mean, just driving somewhere or whatever. I mean, I understand it. I just, as a competitor, would want to play.
Well, my thought process is that, and Jim Holloway was a guy that I worked with for years when he coached the Altus Bulldog football team, and one thing that he always stressed was, I'd say, well, Coach, how come like a Carl Albert always does so well year after year after year? And he says, well, they're always in the playoffs, and they always go deep into the playoffs. And those kids that are sophomores and juniors, they're getting 2, 3, 4 extra weeks of practice. So just from that standpoint, I think it's worth the opportunity to play another week and have at least another week of practice. So 4th down and about 5. Little pump fake pass, caught, 1st down and more. Spin move, Dane Corbin. And Corbin tackled inside the 5 at about the 4. Nice open field tackle there by Dion Dickey.
Another thing is some of those teams that haven't won a game or haven't been in the playoffs for years, I mean, some of those kids, I think we kind of take for granted, like some of those kids haven't been in a playoff game.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you get the chance to play in a playoff game, I mean, that's kind of a big deal. I would want to play.
All right. Well, it'll be interesting to see if the teams, all the teams in Class A, for example, decide to go ahead and play in the playoffs. So 1st and goal here for Cordell. Clock running, 5:40 remaining. Trying to add to their point total of 39. A little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Did a good job of staying home and making the tackle. Quan Bailey. Corbin couldn't get out of the hands of Quan. Also in on the stop. Corbin McGill is here as well. 2nd down and goal. And Elijah Bernal in on the stop too. But again, the Blue Devils just simply letting the clock run as long as it can before they snap the football. We're down to 5:10 remaining. Well, we know Mangum's going to be agree to play in the playoffs. They've printed off playoff T-shirts. They're ready to go. It looks like it'll be a road trip next week, though, to a site to be determined. From the shotgun, here comes Raiden Keeney, and before this one can get underway, we've got illegal procedure called on Cordell. I think like of the Altus Bulldogs, for example, and they've not been in any game all year long. I mean, they have really been beaten soundly in every single contest. And let's say that they had to go play Carl Albert in an opening round ball game. I mean, and Carl Albert, 4-time defending state champion. If you're Dan Kokenauer, do you want to do that?
I don't. I'm not really. I'm glad I'm not a coach because I don't know if I would want to make that decision. Maybe not. I mean, I just want. I would want to play. So
I'm with you. No matter, I want to go out there and give it a shot at least one more time. Little jet sweep handoff here on the near side, and again, great job by the Tigers staying at home. Lauren Sneed turned that play back in, and Bryce Ditmore was there to make the tackle. So maybe a yard on the play. We'll set up a 3rd down and goal. Ball setting just inside the 10-yard line. 3:50 remaining in this one. But again, because Mangum will end up losing this one, they will go on the road. And we know that Thomas, Hooker, and Texoma, in one form or fashion, finishing 1, 2, and 3 in District A1. And then it was a battle between Moreland, Sayre, Fairview, Burns Flat, Dill City in the middle of that as well. 3rd down and 10, and getting thumped as he threw the football. Raiden Keeney, pass incomplete. Mullins is there along with Augustine. I like the effort of Nathan. Nathan has come off the bench and played well here this evening. Kyle Mullins has been in a couple of plays as well. Made some heads-up plays. Had holding called against Cordell on the play, and Mangum will decline it. That'll bring up a 4th down and about 10. 3:15 left of the ball game, and I think you could hear Zane Trammell across the way saying, let's go field goal here. Indeed, they will. The holder will be Cray Rogers, and the kicker is Raiden Keeney. And Keeney certainly has had the leg here tonight to bang the football through. He's just not been accurate. Made a couple of extra points. So a field goal try here, high snap, and Rogers now going to roll out for his life, and he'll get sacked back at about the 25-yard line. Good play there by Hunter Tipton. And Mangum will get it back on downs with 3:01 remaining. So 3:01 left of the contest. Mangum, nothing else, would like to get one more score on the night and have some momentum going into week number 11. I'm just hoping we've got a relatively short trip, my friend. That's the only thing.
Me as well.
Oh, my goodness. So Sneed from the shotgun. Lauren dropping back, gets pressure, steps up now, looks for room, not going to find it, and he'll get sacked. Lose a couple of yards on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 12.
Might just skip class and head on back. Don't tell my parents, but
well, I would never.
That's the case.
I'd never spill the beans. Well, I don't, and again, it just depends on if teams decide not to play. Mangum's not going to finish like 6 or 7 in the district.
Right.
Here's a throw downfield for Rogers, and Luke couldn't make the play. Pass was out of bounds. Nice spiral, though, by Lauren Sneed. 3rd down and 12. But again, you've only got 7 teams in District A2. You've got 8 in District A1. I don't know how you divide that up. But if they wanted to send Mangum to Burns Flat or to Sayre or Merritt,
I'd be okay with that.
We'd be all right with that, wouldn't we? We wouldn't have a problem with that at all. I probably just gave us the kiss of death. We'll be headed to Texoma or to.
I'm blaming you.
Yeah, that's okay. Everybody else blames me. Sneed rolling out, running for his life, and he'll get slammed down to the turf. All the way back at about the 5-yard line. Aiden Zangi in on the stop. 2 minutes left in the contest. And it's 4th and long, and I don't know that you try to go for it here. I think you got to punt the football. I mean, 145, but I guess you could go for it. You don't pick up the first down. You would hope that Cordell would just simply set on the football and run the clock out, but you never know.
Yeah, I agree. I think you go ahead and punt it.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth.
Wow. PA guy. Yikes.
Oh, gosh.
Lauren Sneed from punt formation. Down to a minute 15 left in the ball game. Lauren, kicks it away from the returner, Dane Corbin, and that one will roll all the way across the 50, down to about the 49-yard line. Touchdown there by Trey Dickey. That was one thing last night in watching that Bixby and Booker T. Washington game, and I'm probably not the only one that felt this way. You got to hear way too much of the PA announcer there at Bixby.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was, yeah. Yeah.
Was it, he was definitely from Bixby? Is that what you're saying?
Well, not so much that. It's just, I mean, and he was doing his best, but he was a good old boy. You know that.
Yeah. Dave
McCook, you're more than welcome for having the ball game. Glad that you enjoyed it, and glad we appreciate the compliment as well. Sometimes it gets a little bit difficult when you've got games like this to keep folks interested, and we hope that we're able to do that and enjoy that Myrtle Beach area out there. Someday I'm headed that way, and I'm going to play golf. And Paula Little Powers is weighing in on our thought process about teams, whether they want to play in the playoffs. And she says, I think you compete for the love of football.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I agree 100%. I mean, I don't want to go back at any time in my life. I wouldn't trade anything for my past except for those 10 weeks of my senior year of high school football.
Yeah, I mean, you've got seniors who didn't get to play the amount of games that they were expecting to play. I mean, if you got the chance to play one more, I would do it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. So this one is going to come to a close. Cordell will win it by a final score of 39-12, and they will earn home field advantage in week number 1 of the playoffs. Mangum will go on the road, a site to yet be determined. Of course, we'll have that information for you probably on the Michael in the Morning radio program coming up on Monday morning. 39-12, your final score. We're back to wrap it up after this on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in Elgin, and a new addition to our staff, Dr. Matty Rose. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Eye Care is proud to support youth and sponsor sporting events. They encourage you to attend all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Well, my friend, time certainly does fly. I mean, a year ago it was joy and happiness for the Mangum Tigers as they had won the district championship on this field, and tonight kind of a little bit of a dejection as they lose 39-12 to a Cordell football team that took advantage of one big play after another this evening. It started with that 65-yard fake run for a touchdown on the punt, 2 touchdowns off of pick sixes, another pick off that was taken back to the 1-yard line on an interception. Big plays all night long for Cordell. Really, that's the difference in the ball game. And now Mangum also losing their starting quarterback and strong safety as well. Brody Shelby finishing the night in a jacket and ice pack taped to his back.
Yeah, and I mean, it's an unconventional season and an unconventional game. I mean, we need to remember that Mangum had, 2-3 weeks off? Is that right?
Yeah, they haven't played since the Thursday night of fall break, which was, I believe I was telling you, like the 16th or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, so we have to realize that is, that's a factor, but you just get ready, and you got playoffs coming up next week.
Well, yeah, and again, it's now becomes do or die. I mean, you play until you lose. A simple fact, and again,
even if you lose, you still have to be ready. Because if a team can't play because of COVID, you go ahead and play, correct? Isn't that how it's going to work?
Well, no. I mean, once you lose, you're out. And if you cannot play, if you have a team that you cannot field a team because of COVID, then you are out of the playoffs.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so I was talking to my friend Perry Thomas, who does bowl games for Shattuck up in the northwest part of the state, and you know, it's one of those things that you just kind of hold your breath and you really wonder if they're able to go 5 more weeks of playing football and get through the playoffs. It remains to be seen, but week number 11 is set for next Friday night, and we will be on the road. Our traveling microphones and camera will be there to bring you the broadcast from wherever it may be. Let's hope that Brody Shelby is not hurt too severely and will be able to return next Friday night. He looked to be in a great deal of pain as he had to come off the field and get that ice pack on his back and whatnot. So for our good friend Dylan Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. Thanks for joining us tonight on just on the internet this evening. We hope to have the radio fixed, be 2 weeks removed from that silly ice storm that plagued us. For Dylan Fox, I'm Michael in the morning. Join me Monday morning at 6. Hopefully by then we'll know who Mangum will play in week number 11 on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.